When we first came to Rory, we decided that what we wanted to do was to develop a video training series that would teach both our employees and our clients exactly how to prepare tax returns. In my previous experience, the way I've had to train our employees is literally to stand in front of a group of employees in a training environment, spend 6 to 8 hours educating them on a particular subject, teach them, test them, review the information with them, and then get up the next morning and do it all over again with another group of employees. Every year I typically have run anywhere from 6 to 9 training sessions where I stand up just like that over a 3-week period of time. It becomes very tiresome, and obviously I'm not very efficient at other parts of my job while I'm doing these training sessions. By using video, I've been able to multiply my efforts in a variety of locations. I literally reduced the number of training sessions I held this year to 1. All other training was done by using the video training series that Rory helped us produce. Not only did we recognize those efficiencies with our own company, but we have actually spread this training out to another company, and I was able to perform this exact same training using the video services in a total of 6 states this year. There's no way I could have done that personally. The travel time alone would have taken up 2 months worth of time just to get to all these locations to do the training. There's no doubt that this saved me significant amounts of time and money, and I highly recommend your use of it. Well, video has been an incredibly effective tool. We have found this year that while many of our friends in the industry have actually gone backwards in their volume this year, we have experienced anywhere from a 16% to a 138% increase in volume. And I attribute most of that increase in volume to the use of the video training series. You know, when we first showed up, we had absolutely no idea what to expect. We had never been through this process before and certainly never developed any kind of video training series before. And we just had some rough ideas. Well, Gary and Rory and the crew, they met with us. They were professional, they were efficient, they brought us in, they educated us completely, and frankly from that we developed a real comfort in knowing that they were going to take us down the right path. Obviously our success has shown that their recommendations for such things as the virtual set that Rory had recommended have led us to a level of success that we had not originally anticipated. You know, when we first got into this, we expected to kind of do a talking head video where I would be sitting there and the video would simply be of me standing in a nondescript background behind a desk, maybe sitting in a chair, and just simply explaining what I normally explain each year in our training. At Rory's recommendation, we ended up using a virtual set, and quite frankly, I didn't know what to expect until I saw the first preview of the results of this thing. It provided a professional background on the video that didn't exist in real life. It enabled us to provide a level of professionalism in these videotapes that would have cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to develop that set in real life. You know, what surprised me was the simplicity of using a virtual set. I simply walked in front of a screen, got videotaped while presenting the training information as I usually do, and they were able to take that background that was behind me and replace it with the virtual set. It was simple to do. There was no complication to it whatsoever. I've never done any kind of video training before, and I went from not knowing what I was doing to being able to complete these video training series in a matter of minutes. I'd like to say that anybody who's interested in using video in any way, either internally or externally, to train, to demonstrate to their employees any aspect of the business, simply informational development and delivery, you should absolutely look towards Allied Video Services to provide those services for you. It's simple, it's easy, they're priced well, and the reality is these guys know what they're doing. They can easily take somebody who doesn't know a thing and turn it into a finished project in no time at all. You know, Rory definitely didn't steer us wrong. We are more than satisfied with the results we've received from this whole development process, and certainly expect to continue developing future ideas with Allied Video Services. Truth of the matter is that we didn't get what we originally expected to get. What we got was something much better.
My name is Glenn Thomas. I'm the Corporate Safety, Health, and Environmental Manager for Great Lakes Dredge and Dock Company. And my first knowledge of and working with Allied Video was after viewing one of the productions they had done for a different dredging company. It was an orientation video, and at the time that's what we wanted to do back in 2003. So we contracted with, through the Dredging Contractors of America to produce an orientation video for the association. We're very happy with the work that was done on the Dredging Contractors of America video, such that we made it available to all the various companies that were a part of the Dredging Contractors Association. We use video for training purposes, but mostly orientation. We contracted with Allied Video back in 2006 to produce an orientation video for our land-based operations. We were an international dredging company, and such things as dredging for beach renourishment, for reclamation projects. It's a very large operation, a number of people involved in our fill operations. So we contracted with Allied Video to produce what turned out to be about a 55-minute orientation video. Feedback from the field on that has been excellent. We have a requirement at Great Lakes that all personnel have to view an orientation video initially and every year thereafter, depending on where they're working. If they're working offshore, then we have an orientation video for vessels. We also have this one that I just referred to for the land-based operations. Each time we produce a video, we went back to Allied to produce a visitor's orientation video as well. We always, when we do these, we always get them converted over to the Spanish language as well. One of the ideas that Allied Video came up with is a virtual set. I had no knowledge, personal knowledge, that technology was available before I met with Allied and explored that possibility. We liked it so much in our orientation video for land-based operations that we've decided to go with the same set for our office safety video, which is currently in production, as well as a dredging safety orientation video, which we're currently working on as well. With the virtual set, having one spokesperson there with background scenes, action scenes, if you will, of the type of work that we do, just really draws attention to the spokesman and the words that he's saying, but still gives you that kind of atmosphere that we're actually in a working mode, and it adds a very professional look to the videos. Well, since we've contracted and with Allied Video on 2 projects so far, and now a 3rd one in the works, I'm very happy with the product, with the outcome. Our whole company is. I'm very happy with the staff at Allied Video. I found them to be extremely cooperative and patient in many ways with the timing of our various projects and the amount of editing that we would do before we turned it back to them. But good people, produce a good product, well within budget, and the number they gave me for the production cost, they've come in each time. So.